I want you to tell me, like, what has been, like, the experience that you've had as TINIE TEMPAH, being TINIE TEMPAH, that really blew your mind. Like, the perfect day.
The perfect day.
Or, like, the sickest experience. Or, like, the best room you've been in where you're just like, raw, I'm really in this room and I belong here. You know what I'm trying to say? Like,
yeah. Okay, so I'll stop you there. I think you always have a bit of imposter syndrome. I think I don't know about you, but I think coming from where we've come from, you will always have, obviously no one's getting younger, do you get what I mean? But it's always going to be in there a little bit of like, am I meant to be here? Or like, do I need to take my shoes off? Or like, do you get what I'm saying? There's always a bit of that. But I would say there's been several days, and those days change as my mind changes. So I would say one of the first days was definitely the BAFTAs. When I performed at the BAFTAs, I think I was second album in. I just like performed. I was already quite acquainted with like the likes of like a Prince William and whatever. So I felt super confident when I was performing around the crowd to just dap man up and just say, yeah.
Oh, you dapped up Prince William?
Yeah, dapped him, yeah. Like, it was more a high five, but just hail him up.
You had to high five.
Yeah, you can't, yeah. Yeah, come on, man.
That's a bit
wild.
Yeah,
that's a bit wild, bro. Yeah. But like, hail him up.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? And then after that, there was like a little after party, and I remember like Angelina Jolie, Brad Pitt, all these guys were there, and then they had just seen me perform. So because they'd just seen me perform, there was a lot of like love and positive energy. Like, oh, your performance was amazing. So now I found myself mixing and talking with all of these, and everyone has different perceptions of Hollywood or whatever, but for me personally, especially at that time, mixing with that crowd definitely made me feel like I'm from ends, like from a council estate. How is this even happening? That was one time. There was another mad time when I had to do like this festival in Kent. I was one below Prince. So I performed, then Prince was coming on. As Prince was coming on, we had to jet to Biggin Hill. Then when we got to Biggin Hill, we got on a jet. Then we flew to south of France, got to Nice, and then drove to Cannes. And then one of our brothers, actually, big up Freddie, he was like promoting the night. It was the only festival, rest in peace, that in the UK that Prince was doing that year or had done in a long time. So even to be on that lineup was ridiculous. Then I couldn't even stay for the Prince performance because we had another like club show in the south of France that night. So did my slot in the daytime, went straight to Biggin Hill, got on a little jet, ended up in Nice, got chauffeured over to one club called Goffer at the time. I don't know if Goffer's still there. And then obviously, you know, south of France is beautiful, the boats are there, So I'm kind of seeing all this stuff for the first time. And I'm just thinking, how can my life be in a sense that in the same day, I'm in the UK, I'm also in France. I was just performing with one of the, underneath one of the greatest artists of all time. And now I've flown to the south of France. I'm around this like mad crowd and I'm performing and they know my records. I think that was always the thing as well. Like, they know the music, like they're rapping the lyrics. Like, this is mad. And then I would say now, like, my best days kind of come about when I end up meeting people from other worlds. Now I'm more interested in like finance and tech, and you know, this guy runs this fund that's doing this, or these guys founded this tech company and it's AI and it's rare. That's more interesting to me than saying, oh, you know, this actor or this singer or this, because I think I've grown mentally as a person and my horizons are broader as well. Even yesterday, to be fair, that was an amazing day. Like, we went to the Sidemen Holiday Man, and it was actually like, there was a couple of us. Like, Notes was there, H was there, Chip was there, Bash the Entertainer, A1 was there, you know, everywhere. Yeah, and then we're just playing hide and seek, bro.
Yeah.
And then I'm looking at the Sidemen and I'm thinking of, like, I've done so many TV shows and so many different things, yeah, and it's actually mad that like your production and your setup is bigger than all of theirs. Like, and you guys are like, especially KSI, you're like me. Do you know what I'm saying? This is amazing. And I just get to run around and just play hide and seek with you guys and 49 other people, because it was 50 of us, and that's my day. That's in my schedule to do that. How amazing is that? So I'm very thankful to God that I've been able to carve out a life and a lifestyle for myself where I wake up and I obviously try to move myself forward. I try to take care of my family, but in the same breath, I'm kind of doing enjoyable things, even if it is just a day when I'm with the kids and the missus and I'm just doing jiu-jitsu. It's stuff that I want to do, and I'm very grateful, man.